Hey everyone, welcome back to Corporate Decoder, the place where we decode the secrets hidden in plain sight within corporate filings. Today, we're rediving into an 8K report for ScanSource Incorporated, and let S just say there has been a significant change in who is watching the financial books. This report tells us that on the 9th of October 2025, something important happened at ScanSource Incorporated. This is its tier daily update. It is a filing that signals a key event, usually requiring immediate disclosure to investors. Think of it like a company suddenly announcing a major partnership, executive departure, or in this case, a big shift in their auditor. The main story here is that ScanSource's Audit Committee decided it was time for a change. They've been working with Grant Thornton LLP, which is a registered public accounting firm, since way back in January of 2014. That is a pretty long relationship, over a decade. But companies don't just switch auditors on a whim. This filing tells us that the audit committee went through a process checking out different accounting firms to find the best fit for the company, especially looking ahead to the fiscal year ending the 30th of June 2026. After looking at proposals from several firms, they made the decision to say goodbye to Grant Thornton. This dismissal isn't immediate. It is set to happen after Grant Thornton finishes up their review of ScanSource's quarterly financial reports for the period ending the 30th of September 2025. Grant Thornton was officially told about this decision on the 10th of October 2025. Once Grant Thornton wraps up their work, ScanSource plans to file an update to this report with the exact date the auditors are officially out, and to provide more detailed information about the separation. Now, it is important to note that the report mentions Grant Thornton's past work. It states that their audit reports on ScanSource financial statements for the fiscal years ending the 30th of June 2025 and the 30th of June 2024 were clean. This means there were no major red flags, no unusual opinions, and nothing to suggest any serious accounting problems during those years. Furthermore, during those past years and up to the 9th of October 2025, there were no significant disagreements or issues between ScanSource and Grant Thornton concerning accounting practices, financial reporting, or auditing procedures. This is crucial because it suggests the auditor change isn't a reaction to any newly discovered problems or disputes. So, who is taking over? The audit committee has tapped Deloitte and Touch LLP, commonly known as Deloitte, to be ScanSource's new independent auditor. This appointment is for the fiscal year ending the 30th of June 2026 and any interim reporting periods after the 30th of September 2025. This is also subject to Deloitte completing their usual client acceptance processes and agreeing on the terms of their engagement. The report also makes it clear that ScanSource hasn't really consulted Deloitte on any major accounting or auditing matters before this appointment, meaning this is a fresh start in their relationship. In line with regulations, ScanSource shared this information with Grant Thornton and asked them to confirm if they agree with the disclosures made in this report. Grant Thornton did provide a letter dated the 16th of October 2025, and this letter is included as an exhibit with this filing. This ensures transparency for investors, showing that the outgoing auditor is aware of and generally agrees with the company's description of the situation. Now, while this filing centers on the auditor change, it's worth remembering that ScanSource is a technology solutions provider. They work with resellers and agents to deliver technology products and services. Companies like this are often very sensitive to market changes, technology shifts, and the overall economic climate, as these can impact demand for the products and services they distribute. A change in auditor, especially after such a long tenure, could signal a number of things. It might indicate a push for a fresh perspective, especially as the company navigates future growth opportunities or potential challenges. It could also be about aligning with an auditor that has specific expertise relevant to ScanSource's evolving business strategy. Analyzing this filing, the most telling aspect is the lack of reported disagreements with the outgoing auditor. This suggests the auditor switch is more about strategic alignment or a desire for a new perspective rather than addressing any immediate financial reporting concerns. The appointment of Deloitte, one of the big four accounting firms, signals a commitment to robust financial oversight. However, it is also a significant change after a long-standing relationship, and investors will be watching closely to see how the new auditor's insights might shape future financial reporting and disclosures. What does this all mean for ScanSource? For starters, changing auditors after over a decade is a significant event. It suggests the company is looking for a fresh perspective and possibly new insights into their financial operations and reporting. Grant Thornton's reports were clean, so this isn't a fire alarm telling us about past problems. It is more like a strategic move, perhaps to bring in an auditor with different expertise or a renewed focus as the company looks ahead. Deloitte is a major player in the auditing world, known for its thoroughness, so their appointment reassures investors that financial integrity remains a priority. However, anytime there is a significant change like this, especially in something as critical as your auditor, it is natural for there to be questions about what prompted it and what it might mean for the future. We all need to keep an eye on future filings to see if this new auditor brings any new perspectives or highlights any areas for development within ScanSource. Alright, that is our breakdown of ScanSource's latest 8K filing. What is your take on this auditor change and what it might signal for the company S future? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. If this analysis was valuable, hitting that like button really helps us out. And of course, subscribe for more deep dives into the world of corporate finance. Don't forget to check out our Discord community in the description for more discussions. Thanks for watching. See you next time.